Well, it is not the constitution. You can write any constitution you like. The behavior of the people will make all the difference. If I recall correctly from records, I think the U.S. Constitution was given to them by 200 people selected. Let's also make certain distinctions so that maybe we'll be very clever what we're saying. When we say that the army gave us a constitution, or that some people sat down and wrote the constitution for Nigerians, and that it ought to be the Nigerian people who will meet and write constitution, I think we should have it on record that not anybody knows how to put together a constitution. If you call a constitutional meeting of everybody and you include Dr. Abayomi there, Dr. Abayomi will be the most informed or one of the most informed, and who knows how to navigate some of the content, both in language and focus. But he can extract content from the needs of the people properly understood. So I've never been one of those championing calling for a people's constitution as if there's a marketplace where all the, if you say, okay, let's give ourselves a people's constitution, in which case all the ethnic groups will send representation. Who will come from the Southeast? Oh, let the people of the Southeast come. That's when the real fight will begin, because all the various nationalities, we say that we are 250, ethnic nationalities. They will have to select who will represent for them. The selection process will never end because there will be war about that. So I thought I should place that on the table so that they talk about a people's constitution is not made to look more alive than it ought to be. The second point concerns subnationals. Yes, also when we speak of the federal government, we actually think of just the executive arm. That's not the federal government. It's a three-arm government that over the years has turned renegade, and only the executive arm is called the government, whereas it's a concert of three on a tripod that should administer the nation. What has happened over the decades is that political consciousness has declined. The quality of leadership has declined because the quality of people taking leadership positions have also declined. Leadership is about service delivery and the disposition to elevate the people at the level of consciousness, at the level of social responsibility, at the level of self-worth and sense of community. All of that has disappeared. So when you're talking about accountability, I mean, a local government, every month the local government chairman gets 150,000 and 50 million, nothing happens. Under him, there are ward chairmen and there are council chairmen, they do nothing, and nobody expects any. So you find that, first of all, part of the crisis is the fact that the populace at that level are not even, first of all, politically aware. They are not socially aware. They don't understand what it means for somebody to hold office. That's why they will be there. A local government chairman who had a rickety car a few months before he became local government chairman, in 18 months has built a 300 million naira house in the same local government. They troop there to go and congratulate him. You find that the environment itself is not yet mature for the plant. Most of the crusaders are saying should be put there. You go there with all the puritanical ideas and you find that the wrong demands are being made. So what I see on the table is a nation that has deteriorated over time due to the poor quality of people assuming public responsibility. But more importantly, has also created a large population of a very uninformed populace that's making the wrong demands. So if you write a new constitution conferring all the rights, a constitution is not a human being. Because the constitution exists today and is being violated, not because it doesn't exist. Laws exist today and they are being violated because we don't know they exist. So first of all, there's a quality of the human person. And that's why responsible leadership is needed for now as a very critical success factor.
Okay.
Those who will talk and say, oh, if you go to Europe or you go to the US, you see that this and that is working. But that's because there's a certain level of consolidated political consciousness wherein right and wrong are defined, and institutions of state are strong. Here, people are largely loyal to their pockets and their ethnic groups, and to that extent, the texture of the social fabric is not strong enough for building the kind of society in the short term that many idealists are looking to see first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.